Before we crack on with this video that we've been waiting so long to do, we just want to say here, we've had a lot of guys, a lot of our followers, whether they were part of Heart Rocket or just people that just followed us for the last few years on this channel, ask if they can donate money. And over the last, as we'll explain shortly, it hasn't been possible. We just haven't been able to sort of facilitate those kind of donations or anything like that. We had nothing set up, but now we have. So if you do want to donate, you can click on the link below, which is a link to Luba's language course that she wrote, and maybe some of you guys are already a member of that already. But if you're not, or even if you already are, you can click on the link. It will take you to the language website where you can become a member, and you can choose how much you want to pay for a subscription. That subscription will give you obviously Luba's course, but all of that money is going to be passed on to...
This money will be passed to the people that really need it. Like I connected with a lot of people in Odessa and the regions. They really like starving. There is not enough medicine. There is like older people that we can help. Like we know a bunch of people who lost their jobs. Like we already did that a lot, and we helping like with information and with money. But of course, if you feel that you want to help somebody else, we will be happy to take this money and support somebody who needed in these very difficult moments.
Yeah, there's a lot of different. There's so many different ways you can donate money. For us, this is just something that we can see, and it's on a small scale. Of course, we can throw it in the pot with everything else, but for us,
it's much better. Yeah. Like at the moment, I know that some of the guys said, "Oh, I just volunteer money there. I volunteered money there." Unfortunately, even in these difficult times, there's still a lot of scam. So please don't send money to the people that you don't know, or the money that you just saw some ad on Instagram or Facebook saying like we're collecting money. Like it's so much better when you exactly know which person is sending. Like one of my friends, she's every single day they're buying a lot of food and they're cooking for the guys who are putting the sand in the bags. They're staying. It's freezing, but they're staying at the beach. And they making food for them. There's another people who just like they got a bunch of like old wheels from the bicycle, and they're making these things like for like some medicine stuff. So we know exactly where this money will go, and this is much safer than just send it like somewhere that you don't even know, how Stryker said, like common pot. So thank you for that. The link is in the description below. And also, if you have any questions or there's somebody who is looking for the help, please contact us on Telegram or here, and we will help them as much as we can.
Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Stryker.
My name is Luba.
Now, we been a while since we've made a video, and as you can imagine, some things have been going on. And so we kept sort of putting off this video because maybe it was... I don't know, maybe something was holding us back emotionally from making this video, like from a personal standpoint. But we decided today that we're going to make this video, and we're going to try and keep it as upbeat as possible, and I'm going to crack jokes, and don't think it's any sign of disrespect at all, but that's just us, and we are who we are, okay? So it's been a pretty rough few weeks, as you can imagine, in terms of what happened in Ukraine. We've been driving for like 15 days, 16 days, yeah?
It's over 17 days now.
17, well.
We lost the count. And
no
even though like we are safe and good now, and you know what happened to Ukraine, and we're very, very upset about that, because still like some of my family is there, and we are okay, and the kid is okay, my family is okay, so that is good. And we decided to do updates, our journey. So it's kind of like started like very accidentally, because when we heard like the first bumps in Odessa, it was at night, it was extremely scary, and Stryker was like at his place, he was like very nervous, I guess, and he started doing like
I was making it for my family. And then that night, like we have a little basement in our house, and we start like trying to make it like look something like it was not even used, like this basement. So basically we decided that, my friends as well all over the world, our clients, they want to know what's going on with us, and we decided to do like a little vlog or whatever you want to call it, and we're posting all the videos on our other channel that called Rocket Life. That was planned to be about absolutely different, about buying a property, it was like, I needed, because a few people said like Rocket Life, sounds like we're taking the piss out of rockets, but it's not. This channel was started like a year or so ago, and it was tied in with like our brand, I guess. It was rockets.
Yeah, Heart Rocket, and now Rocket Life, and I think that this Rocket Life now it's like really
True,
the name,
like,
yeah, True Life.
Life After Rockets
yeah,
or something.
and so all the videos are there. We will put the link down below. We ask you, we don't want to lose connection with you. We really, really was so much time and effort we put to this channel. We so much love our subscribers. We know most of you personally through the email or the call. So if you want to know what's going on with us, please subscribe to this other channel. We decided that it will be more appropriate to create these updates over there. You will see what happened with us because it's been a crazy over 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's a video for every day of like our emotions.
Starting, yeah.
And it's been difficult because we've been on the road, we've slept in the car a few times, and there's been no Wi-Fi, but we've really tried to keep it updated the best as possible. We don't have our camera here, we left that behind. We just have our iPhones, we're editing them using apps on our phone. So we do apologize for the shittiness of the videos.
Even my favorite stick is broken, like my stick that
the
has
tripod. Yeah, so we're trying to keep it updated as well, just for those people who want to know what's going on. So please go and check that out. Okay, so I mean, the first thing is that we're okay. You know, we got out on the second day of the bombing. We were sort of hesitant the first day. The second day we thought, let's go for it. We actually had booked tickets to go overseas. To go hang out in Dubai.
And exactly this time, this day.
This day is when a thing happened and they shut the airport. So we didn't get out. So then it became like a 52-hour ordeal in the car to get out of the country. So, but
yes, you can see it all. And since that, like it was 52 hours for me at the border. For Stryker, it was about 30 hours. You know, everything is there. We went to different countries, and to give you an update why we did it. So we actually visited Moldova. Then from Moldova, we drove to Romania. From Romania, we drove to Hungary. From Hungary, we drove to Italy. From Italy, we went to France. Yes, and from France we went to Spain. So we decided to be based in Spain, and the reason for all of this, like many travel, is just to meet people. People all over the world are super helpful now for Ukrainians. They're helping a lot, and we also try to help as much as we can. So what it means, like when we go to different cities, when we go to different countries, we try to meet people and have a useful contact, because the volunteers that are over there, like they're helping a lot, but their resources are limited. They just can help as much as they can. In Moldova, people been like super nice, and they helped like Ukrainians so much. They was like accommodating them at home, but people literally now sleeping like on the floor at somebody's kitchen because like it's no more room in Moldova. Romania is the same, and every time we were out there, like we met such an incredible people who also was able to help others. And what also we do, we help volunteers in Odessa, especially because it's my home city, that we actually know. People who helping others, like either old people, like one of the ladies, they helping a lot, like older people who stayed by themselves, who can't go anywhere, who can't evacuate, who can't get away. And other people are cooking and making food for the soldiers who are like putting the sandbags at the beach. And other people is buying the medicine for the soldiers and sending it like in the region, because you know that Kherson and Nikolaev got hit really bad. They protecting Odessa super good, but we don't know what's going to happen next. So we try to help as much as we can with our resources. And what about Heart Rocket?
Well, we've had a lot of emails actually. People say, "What's happening with Heart Rocket?" Someone even made a comment that I briefly saw, but then lost it, and it said, "Are you going to sell Heart Rocket?" I was like, "What? Like, do you understand what's going on here?"
And
even if you did, we wouldn't sell it. Well, here's the thing: it's like, you know, like obviously Heart Rocket is something that's very like dear to us. You know, we spent a lot of time, and if you followed me right back to the start, you know, it wasn't like we just popped up and said, "Hey, let's do this." It was actually a progression of, it was like a little seed that was implanted in me just through my own experience that went on for, I don't know, several years until it kind of blossomed into what it was. And we had such an incredible year last year, and we were so excited for this year. You know, we actually had a documentary that I made about Luba that we were filming it the week before this happened, but I'm still going to finish it once I buy a new computer.
I think that my journey will be a little bit bigger now.
But yeah, it's actually a journey of Luba's struggles in life to become this matchmaker, and it was finished. Like the movie was almost finished, just needed a couple more shots of her, and then it would have been this little short movie about it. But now it's like another obstacle that's had to overcome. But anyway, the future of Heart, like we don't know, you know, like for us, we just want to go, we keep talking about it all the time. It's like, I just want to go back. I just want to go back to, you know, the shitty roads in Ukraine, you know, and the bad parking and like, you know, all of that stuff. But we can't, you know, and we just have to wait. we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, the week after, or anything like that. And so we just have to wait, be optimistic about it. You know, both Luba and I have property in Ukraine, several properties in Ukraine. We have all of our stuff there. Luba has her family there. We have lives there. You know, so it's not just about business there. That is a part of it for us. You know, it's a very important part. We're very passionate about what we do. Not just Heart Rocket, but we're also working on other businesses as well that have, you know, overnight just disappeared. So we also want to get there and we want to keep it going. But at this stage, we're just day by day.
But what I want to say is that a lot of people living in Ukraine at the moment, and European countries can kind of like accommodate them. They not doing the political asylum, they're not giving the status, they're giving like a temporary asylum. Like I can't say 100%, but at this point, like we're not planning to get it anywhere because as soon as it will be possible, we want to be back.
We want to go home.
Yeah, so it's not that like some people were like looking for this opportunity and they will try to stay in different countries. Good for them, like, you know, whatever. I know that a lot of people are leaving and they actually losing everything, and so maybe over this time, depends how long it will take, they will build something in another country. But all these countries are not saying that you get documents for forever. They say that you get documents for 1 year and then maybe you can extend it for 3 years. That's all. And I'm sure that it will be over by then. I hope very much that it will be over in 1 month, so we don't even want to think any further. So we are coming back. We're looking for that day with the extreme happiness, and you know, we talk about this every day. This one is keep saying like we're gonna be back in 3 weeks. No, we were gonna be back in like 6 months or like 6 weeks or whatever. So every day we try to guess. We watch a lot of news. For me, helping others like really is very fulfilling because we have a lot of couples that we created last year, and all of them are in touch. One couple is now the guy actually been in Ukraine, and he came for the Valentine's Day, and they stayed in Dnipro, and then they just recently get out, the lady and her son, and then incredibly happy. And it's like, it's such a pleasure and joy to see that. Another couple who got married in November, they was expecting their visa, and of course it takes forever because of COVID. Now they was able to get it faster because of the situation. We just find way for them to go to Romania embassy and apply for they got married, so she got her green card like super fast. They just really was very much assisting like this embassy. We helping with information a lot. So if you need anything or you have any questions, or like, we will be happy to answer. Because for me now, as you know, my passion, like my heart rocket, like my piece of me is just taken from me. With everything else, for me it's very, very pleasant to help others, and this like I donate all my time at the moment. So, and our couples are together. It's kind of like this situation, helping them to get their visas and or do something or meet somewhere in Europe. This is what we do at the moment. So in any matter, we're not planning to say goodbye to Heart Rocket, sell it. No way. All of our partners, we in touch. Some of them are not in safe position. One of them, like the bomb was right next to her house. Like, everybody's losing their mind. It's super scary, crazy, warring times for Ukraine. We try to keep it positive. We try to stay, you know, together, to message each other. And the best message that you can get in the morning, like good morning from my parents. Everything was quiet. Everything was good. We very, very stressed. We just, like, some people were saying, you left Ukraine. Like, you know, there's two kinds of people who saying, you left, like, you not patriot or something. When I saw the kid, like, terrified from this, like, if you would ever imagine what happened in Odessa at night, you know, there was no choices for us, right? Like, we just like need to stand up and go, no matter how difficult it was. So it was impossible to stay, because at least like we rescue one life that, you know, maybe is a...
I mean, we tried not to keep this. We tried to keep this video not like, we don't talk about political stuff. There is a little bit of that on our other channel. I do have a lot of thoughts about it. I've kind of refrained from sort of talking about it because I don't think I have the knowledge. And there's a lot of opinion out there. There's a lot of people following some fake media. There's a lot of fake media out there, a lot of propaganda on both sides, not just on Russia, but also on the West. And so, you know, the only thing you can really kind of do is just kind of like try and stay healthy in this time. Take care of like your friends and your family. Make sure that everything is safe. Try not to worry too much about possessions. you know, and just sort of like be grateful for, you know, the days that you have. You know, it's one thing that we learned is in one of our other videos on the other channel, we talk about how, you know, we used to get shitty at the bad roads and the bad parking, and, you know, and like now we just want all of that back, you know. So it really does make you think about some of these smaller things in life, and, you know, you got to take that with you through to the next part of whatever it is that you're doing, you know. But in terms of Heart Rocket, like we want it back, and you know, as well as, you know, the country is safe. But in terms of Heart Rocket, like we just loved it so much, and we had such great results, and we just enjoyed it so much.
And I want to be stressed about like I'm gonna do so many tours this year. I just want to be stressed about that. I want to worry about that. I want to not sleep. I want to find new influence. I don't know. I want to do all that. And one thing that I realized these times is that, you know, all the dresses, all the shoes, all the materialistic stuff, it doesn't matter. Like the most important is who are next to you, people who are like your people, and this is basically all we have. You know, this is all we have in this life. We can lose absolutely everything: apartments, stuff, but people is not replaceable. So cherish everybody who is around you, and if your parents are alive, just give them a call, say that you love them. Your friends, your sisters, your siblings, maybe you didn't talk to them, maybe you've been shitty with each other. Like, it's better to talk right now.
You know, I was actually just thinking just then, it's like, we were just before we made this video, I said, it's maybe the video we make, maybe the last video we made, we says, no, we're going to make other videos. And then we sort of talked about like, well, what would we make? Like, if you guys watch this video to the end, put a comment down below if you still want us to make videos in regards with dating, because
maybe you want to know dating about in Spain, but because you
but like I've got like so many topics that I just never got around to doing that are such incredible topics that I was really passionate about, but we just got so busy with another project that like I really want to make them, but I don't know if you guys would be interested, because maybe there is no dating in Ukraine for a while. But if you guys are interested, put it in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to make some
And also,
videos.
like, I really want to know who subscribed to our new channel, like that Rocket Life. So under any of our videos, like latest one, because we recommend, if you want to, especially like our 52-hour ride, like watch all of them. It's about already 17 videos or something. Sorry that we didn't update you before that. Like every day was just like a run. We still do not have place where we're gonna stay at least for a month, because in Spain we thought it was gonna be so easy and nice, but it is nice, but nobody wants to rent a place for a month. It's just like very strict rules here, so we don't have place, and we're changing from Airbnb to Airbnb. So that's why we didn't do this update yet, but it's a good problem to have, right?
Yeah, and also like Rocket Life, like if you look at the banner at the top, it actually says Life in Ukraine. We actually, the idea behind that channel, and we'd made 2 videos, we're starting a 3rd one about the interestingness of Ukraine, not the shitty scamminess of Ukraine. And we had like an incredible one that we just started making, which was about the communal living in these inner city apartments, and how this lady was buying them and renovating them and turning them into like new school communal living, but kind of like for Airbnb. There was a video about Luba. There was the final one for our update for our apartment, and we took you guys to like this old Soviet market. Like all these videos were like ready to go onto this channel, Rocket Life, which was the interestingness of Ukraine, or life in Ukraine. Now it's turned into Rocket Life, which is life out of Ukraine. So.
But I didn't finish that. If you are subscribed to this other channel, please, under the latest video, put a plus, that we will know that you're with us, and we would appreciate it. The channel is small, like we're not, it's only...
It's not monetized
and we're not monetized or anything. It's like kind of private, but if you're curious about us, we would love to share. It would inspire us more. And also, if you want to know something specific, put in comments here or there what exactly you want us to do a video about, and we would do that. Again, we'll remind that you can subscribe to our Telegram group, where we will like answer questions faster if you need help, like for somebody that you know, some friends. Please guys, like as soon as this channel is still about dating, before you send money to any girl, talk to Mama Luba, please, because yesterday I stopped the big one. Before you send money anybody, just let's like message me and I will help you.
You can still book a call, can't they? They can still book a call.
Okay.
If you really are stuck and you really want
There's
to
one guy message yesterday. He said, he said, like, I believe in Ukraine. I know it will be over. I want to come on a date. I want to come on the tour. So if you want to talk to us, we would love to. Like, we available most of the time. We sometimes have a very bad internet. It's like crazy here. Like most of the apartment that we've been looking in 21st century, they said no Wi-Fi, no internet. So this is really tough. But we can do it. So please book a call. We would love to, and just be like we can. Yes, it was this.
Well, someone flushed the toilet, and you guys would be pleased to know it wasn't me. Okay. Anyway, guys, love you all to bits. Thank you so much for all the support over the. Thank you for the support over the years. We're not going anywhere. We hopefully will be back soon. And yeah, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you so much. And we see you in the next one. It will be for a while on a different channel. We see you.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe.